Hey everyone, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations, and I am back today with a tutorial on a super cute Gingerbread Man Grapevine Wreath. So come on in, grab your Diet Coke or your sweet tea and settle in and let's make this wreath together. You can see I've already got my wreath sign attached. I made my bow here on TikTok earlier today. I ran a couple errands and now I am back to finish making the wreath. So come on in, let me know where you are watching from. I am a former kindergarten teacher turned wreath maker turned small business owner, and now I am sharing my love of wreath making with all of you. So let's talk about this super cute sign. You're not gonna believe where I got it from. It actually came from Hobby Lobby. It is a yard stake sign that I used my super heavy duty clippers and I clipped off. Well, I didn't do it because I wasn't strong enough, but my son came up and helped me do it. We clipped off the metal stakes that go in the ground. I put a dab of hot glue on that cut metal just to make sure it didn't cut anybody or it didn't scrape anybody's door. I attached it to the wreath. This guy measures, let's see how big he is. So from the tip of his little pom-pom, he's about 18 inches. So he is a really big sign, came from Hobby Lobby. Hello, Arkansas and Missouri. Welcome. Hello, Kelly Rollins Ray. I'm always so happy to see you here. This is on an 18-inch grapevine wreath. So the sign is 18 inches, the grapevine is 18 inches. I want you to notice where I placed him on the sign. One of the tricky things about using signs in a wreath is you have to figure out where it's going to go so that it looks like it is a part of the design and not just sitting over there by itself. So I've got him attached right up here in the grapevine, and he's attached on both of his feet. So here we go. There's his little head. Then his feet are on the bottom. I used bind wire. Hello, Janice from Kentucky. You're watching me from home and not at work. Good for you. I hope you're relaxing. So I got my wreath sign attached. Here is the bow that we made earlier today. Love it. We've got 2.5-inch wired ribbon with some 1.5-inch wired. Super cute gingerbread theme. Love it. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the Wreath Workshop. So it's all matchy-matchy. So really all I need to do is add some greenery and a couple of little cute embellishments and he'll be done, which is what I like. I want something quick and easy so I could get it made quickly and get it in my Etsy shop. I would love to know who of you on here are wreath makers. I see some wreath makers already on here, and I'd love you to let me know if you're a wreath maker or not. Let's touch base on the ribbons just really quickly because everybody always wants to know about the ribbons and where they come from. This is a 2.5-inch wired ribbon. It's super, super cute. It came from Sam's last year. It's adorable. I don't think they have it back this year, which makes me really sad, but I love this ribbon. Super cute. It's a satin ribbon, so it's a teeny bit slippery, but I love using it in my designs. I thought it went really good with my little gingerbread man theme. This you can get at Craft Outlet. If you'd like a list of all the places that you can shop for ribbon without having to have a business license, I have it linked in my profile. You can go download the list. I'm pairing it with this really pretty emerald green. It's got a little bit of a pattern to it. It's a canvas ribbon. It's all wired. This came from Craft Outlet. I always try really hard to write where I buy things from and the price on the rolls. This is a 50-yard roll. If you find a ribbon that you love that comes in a 50-yard roll, buy it. Buy it. Buy two. And the last ribbon is this really pretty stripe. So I have a stripe, a polka dot, a solid, and a print. This came from Shop Fifth Street Studios. They have an Etsy shop, and I believe they also have an online store where you can get really good, high quality ribbon. So check them out. So these ribbons came from a variety of places. I matched my patterns, but I got the colors from my focal ribbon, which is the Gingerbread Man, okay? All right, so let's talk about what we're gonna put in this beautiful thing. The sign is so large, I don't really need a whole lot of greenery or embellishments to go with it, because this is what we want people to look at. We want people to look at that really cute gingerbread sign with the fun bow on the side. I made the bow really big to balance out the size of my gingerbread. He is tin, metal, I love it. Hello, Pretty Perfect Bouquet. She always loves my ribbon collection. I know, I love my ribbons. Love, love, love. In the room over our garage, which is like my warehouse room, I have so many shelves of so many different ribbons. I used to pack everything up. Like I would put all of the fall ribbons away, and I would put all of the spring ribbons away, and now it's gotten to where I can't do that, because as soon as I put all my spring ribbons away, I get an order for a spring ribbon, and then I'm like digging through boxes. It drives me crazy. Oh my goodness, Tony, that is a lot. Oh my goodness, girl, you need to get making and get listing and get selling for reals. So let's talk about what we're gonna put in there. I pulled over 2 Christmas picks. These came from Sims Pottery. Sims is a wholesaler who I love. They are super close to me, so they are super fast to ship. I think they're just fast to ship in general. I'm gonna get me a little bucket to put all of my tags in. The way that I keep up with how to price my wreaths is I put everything in a little container, and then I add them all up. In fact, I think I threw the tag for my gingerbread guy in the trash. I gotta get that out. He was $16. He was $15.99. Of course, he was half off, which is awesome. How much is this gonna sell for? I don't know yet. So what I do is I put all my tags in a little cup, I add them all up, and that's how I get my price. So let's talk about this pick. This is a pretty small little pick. Doesn't look very small online. And I'm just gonna take a few minutes to spread it out. I love that it's got the holly leaves in it. That's really pretty. It's hard to find holly leaves. I don't know why it is so hard to find good holly leaves, but it is. Now, you see that it's got some gold and silver. That is not going with my wreath. So I'm just gonna trim those out. And I might be taking out the pine cone. If you've watched me before, you've heard me fuss about pine cones. Now, I love pine cones, but this is not where they should put pine cones, because this is where like the bows go and you won't be able to see it. So it would be great if they could like put it a little farther up in here. Where did I buy the Gingerbread Man? Hobby Lobby. I really went looking for a Santa. Last year, I made the prettiest wreath with a large wooden Santa. It's like a wall hanging. It was gorgeous. I loved it. They sold super well, and they don't have them this year. So I really went to go look for my big Santa head, and they don't have it. They have something different, but I don't like it. So I got this guy instead. You're welcome. I had to get my son to come up to trim off. This is a yard stake, so you know, put it in the ground in your front yard. We had to use my heavy duty wire cutters, like the burglar wire cutters, to cut the stakes off. He had to come and help me because I wasn't strong enough, but it was pretty simple. He was able to do it really easily. I didn't quite have enough strength to do it. These have these little wispy little wooden pieces. I'm gonna give him a twist. He is so cute. I love Gingerbread Man too. How many of you out there decorate with gingerbread men? How many people collect them? I have one little spot in our kitchen where I put like a little gingerbread house and some gingerbread themed things. Let me pull my berries out. Guys, you need to touch every little piece on these stems, on these sprays, because you paid for all of this, so you want to make it as big as you can get it, okay? So here's this one. You can see I kind of twisted it a little bit. Let me get this guy right here and give him a little twist. These came from Sims Pottery, which is a wholesaler, but I would encourage you to look for items like this from Khalees or Deco Exchange or Greenery Market. Greenery Market and Khalees are actually partnering with me for my Christmas wreath workshop that I'm hosting starting next Friday. They sent me all these wonderful supplies that I'm going to be using to make a grapevine Christmas wreath and a door swag wreath. That's one of those teardrop shaped wreaths to hang on your front door. They're gorgeous. I cannot wait to use them. So if you're interested in learning how to make your very own Christmas wreaths, lantern swags, loopy Christmas bow, I would love for you to join us in the workshop. The link is in my TikTok profile. All right, so we have these two pieces. We're gonna put one up here and one down here. But the stem is a little bit too much. See how long it is? So I'm gonna start right here and give it a good squeeze. Oh, you joined. I saw that, Sharon. I'm excited. Let's cut this one. It's gonna be so much fun. I had a fall wreath workshop a month ago, and those ladies did a fantastic job of making their fall wreaths. We made matching lantern swags and bows. They posted them all in the private Facebook group, and then I made a TikTok of all of their wreaths because I was so proud of them. So join me so I can make a TikTok of your creation too. All right, so let's move this guy a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. My wreath easel is an art easel, a lightweight art easel that I stole from my little girl because she wasn't using it. And when I first started making wreaths, I made a wreath using a command hook on the wall in the playroom. And I saw people using easels, and I was like, an easel? Wait a minute. She's got an easel. I weigh it down with a 5-pound weight that I stole from my boy children. When you're first starting a business, you got to get scrappy. So that was my way to get scrappy. Okay, so let's look at this. I'm gonna put this one. Oh, that is really high. Hold on, let me think about this. I have to be able to fit this in the box. The box that this has to fit in is 22 by 22 by 6, okay? So I need to be really mindful of, is this sucker gonna fit in the box? You know what I mean? Let's see if we can do this. So I'm worried that if I put this up here, that's gonna be way too big. It's gonna be too much. So let's divide it. If you look on the back of your sprays, you can kind of see a good place to separate them. See, like right here? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut this part off and then use this base to go on top of the bow. There we go. Get yourself some really good tools. These are actually called pliers. I call them wire cutters. They came from Home Depot. They are almost dull. I have a whole bunch of them that I've used over the years. Get yourself some good tools. Can you suggest any ribbon wholesalers? Sims Pottery is my favorite one. I love Sims Pottery. They are fantastic. They're really the only wholesaler that I use. A lot of wholesalers, you have to purchase a minimum whether that is a dollar amount or a quantity amount. And honestly, I don't have room to store huge quantities of things, so I like Sims. They do have a buy minimum, but it isn't that much, and I can just buy 1 or 2. I don't have to buy, 12. Here's this piece, much smaller. I'm gonna tuck that in there. Hold on, I'm just dry fitting it. Gosh, y'all, that's still really big. That's still really large. Let's try this one. That's too little. I'm thinking maybe I should move my bow down some. I'm gonna move my bow. I heard a wreath maker say one time, don't ever cut the wires off of the back of your bow until you are finished with your wreath. That is really good advice, because you might have to move your bow. Let's pull it out. I'll give you a good look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. So pretty. Look how thick that is. It is a big bow. Okay, so if I want this to be here, my bow needs to go down some. Okay, I got it. Don't be afraid of changing your mind and doing something a little different. Now let's hope that I'm not putting it right back in the same spot that it was in. Don't cut your bows until you are sure about where they're going. Here we go. All right. There. Okay. Good deal. I'm going to take my smaller piece and I'm going to put it on the top. I'm going to dip it in my hot glue skillet. Let me show you what that looks like, just in case you don't know. Whoa. Dropping things everywhere. There you go, right there. This is simply a small electric skillet that you can purchase on Amazon. I have it listed in my Amazon storefront. You just put glue sticks in it. It melts it. You never clean it out. You just leave it in there. If it starts to smoke like it's doing now, you just turn it down a little bit. You want it the consistency of honey, not too runny. If it's too runny, then you might burn yourself, and nobody wants to get burned, right? Okay, let's put this on the top. I'm gonna dip it in, get some glue on it, pull all of my ribbons forward, and slide this in. Here we go. Get it down in there. Perfect. So I'm going to put some on the top, and then let's put this bigger piece on the bottom, up under the bottom of the bow. Guys, thanks so much for sharing this video. If you have a friend that you think would love to learn more about wreath making, please share this with them so they can join us. Let me move you guys up just a little bit. It is the cutest thing ever, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Hobby Lobby. Sometimes you have to think outside the box. You have to think of, how can I use that? Because that is so cute. I'm gonna give this a little bend so it's curving just a little bit. Lift up my ribbon tails, and I'm going to insert that way up under here. Some glue. Just like that. If you don't have a hot glue skillet, use your glue gun. I did not have one for a while. It is okay. Let's pull this back a little bit. This. I'm just going to pull my ribbons to the side until I figure out where I want them to go. Here we go, just like that. Guys, let me know where you are watching from. I know earlier I asked, but I see lots of people are joining us. Lots of new people are joining, so let me know where you're watching from. Next, I'm going to add some frosted eucalyptus. Look at this goodness. This stuff is going to flock and like spread all over me and everything on this table. Hey, Katy, Texas, welcome. So this came from Carolina Pottery. Carolina Pottery is local to the Southeast. They have 3 or 4 different locations. They have one close to me, so I like to go there. I saw that you signed up for the Christmas Wreath workshop. The supply list. Okay, here's the deal for the supply list for the Christmas tree workshop, Christmas Wreath workshop. Khalees and Greenery Market sent me all of these wonderful supplies. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to use all of them or if I'm only going to use certain pieces. So I'm going to wait until after the project is complete before I give you the list. It'll probably be like 30 minutes after the live is over, and then you can purchase, okay? Because I don't want you to buy something that I'm not going to use. So that's the thinking behind the supply list, all right? The last time I had a workshop, I had everything ready to go before the workshop went live, so I knew exactly what I was going to be using. This time, it's a little bit different because we're not supporting Hobby Lobby. We are supporting a 2 family-run small wreath supply businesses. See it? Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Y'all look. So it is just a beautiful bush of eucalyptus that is totally flocked. How pretty is that? I would check Greenery Market in Khalees for flocked eucalyptus. They probably have this. All right, let's cut this apart a little bit. So the plan with the flocked eucalyptus is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to fill in spaces and just brighten it up a little bit. All of this white flocking is going to brighten it up. Hello, Maryland. Welcome, Florida. Welcome, Brooklyn, New York. The diameter of my wreath, this is an 18-inch grapevine. My little sign is 18 inches as well, like from tippy top to down here. I was worried that he wasn't going to fit on an 18-inch. And then I got worried that he wouldn't fit in my wreath boxes for shipping, but he's going to fit. So yeah, somebody's going to buy this sucker. They're going to be so happy to put this on their front door. So here's my little piece. I'm going to dip it in my hot glue and just begin to add it around. Just filling in the space. I don't want to cover up my little sign, my big sign, but it needs to be a part of the wreath, so it can't just be stuck out there by itself. Hello, Louisiana and London. Welcome to South Carolina. Hey, from North Carolina, then it's so cute. Plattsburgh, New York. Welcome, Indiana and North Carolina. I am in my home in South Carolina. I run my wreath making business out of our home. I've taken over 2 areas in our home so far. I really would like to have a space separate from my home, but I am not ready for that. Hello from Aiken, South Carolina. I wonder who you might be. It's my little girl. She's watching me. It's Saturday and we are at home. We've run all of our errands today. So now we're going to be crafting. Super pretty. Hello, Washington and New Mexico. It is really pretty already. I mean, seriously, guys. Although some greenery sprays, that gorgeous guy, yeah, it's really all you need. You could totally stop right there. All right, I'm going to come down here and put this one up underneath the bow. So I'm really just going to frame all of the greenery that I've got. Always put something behind your bow. It'll help your bow stand out so it won't be flat. Where can you order him? He's going to be listed in the Etsy shop, but if you are serious about really ordering him, send me a direct message here on TikTok, okay? I would be happy for you to have this beautiful guy to decorate your front door or your kitchen. Wouldn't they be cute to hang in your kitchen, like on your pantry door? Oh my goodness. Hey, Orangeburg, you are super close to me. Hello there. He is super cute, isn't he? Came from Hobby Lobby. There are also a lot of great sign sellers on Etsy. If you are a wreath maker and you want a really pretty or unique sign, go on Etsy and search, because you can definitely find it. Hello, Spring, Texas. Welcome to the Wreath Workshop. Just going all around the top. I know it might be kind of hard for you guys to see. Let me turn it this way. He's a yard stake. Yeah, the gingerbread guy, he's a yard stake from Hobby Lobby. I just got my son to come upstairs and cut him for me because I wasn't able to do it by myself. It was a little too hard, but he was able to do that. I'm seeing if this can pull down. Oh, it's got so much flocking on it, I can't pull it down. You see how they kind of bunched at the top? I thought I could pull it down, but it did not work. Hello, Winston-Salem and California. Welcome. We are making a Grapevine Gingerbread Christmas Wreath. Getting a little bit of practice in before my Christmas Wreath workshop that's going to start next Friday. It's going to be a 2-day class with so much goodness. It's going to be so much fun. Wow, hello Scotland. Welcome to South Carolina. All right, so let's see. This piece is a little too long. He's kind of sticking out there by himself. I think I'm going to pull that one out and try it someplace different. Don't be afraid just to pull your pieces out as long as they're not glued. As long as the glue hadn't hardened, you'll be all right. Let's put this down here at the bottom. That'll be a better place for it. And lift it all up. See how it's kind of touching his foot a little bit? It's making this sign a part of the design. I wish it would snow here just a little bit. Who gets snow in the winter? Because we do not. And goodness knows if it ever does snow down here, everything comes to a standstill. The children think it's wonderful. We think it's pretty wonderful too, because we don't ever get snow. So adding it on the bottom. I really like this viney piece right here. That's really pretty. Let's put this piece over here. I'm going to lift up my little skirts. Stick that up under there. I keep my stems really long because I want my wreath to pop. I want my florals to pop off the wreath. I don't like, my personal preference is, I don't like for my flowers to be so close to the wreath base. Now there are beautiful wreaths that have that technique. That's just not me. You get a little snow. Beady Chick says, yes we do. We lose our minds when it snows in the South. And people all over, everywhere make fun of us, but that's just what we do. You get plenty in Massachusetts. I bet you do. I'm sure you don't have the same excitement as I do. Let me put this piece down here. Guys, when I finish, I will lift this up so you can see better all that I've done. I need to put something over here. Let me turn it so you guys can see. Something a little bit back here to make my bow stand up. You lose electricity when it snows in Scotland. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's been known to happen here as well. There we go. Almost out. Use this piece right here to put back on this side. And then I'll lift it up and show everybody what I got going on. There we go. This is a glue string. When you see me doing this, I'm not doing hocus pocus. I'm getting all of the glue strings. You want that wreath? Send me a message. I'd love for you to have it to decorate your home. Okay, so here's what we have so far. So cute. Metal wreath sign. And then we have all of our greenery up here with our frosted eucalyptus, our pick. Got this down here. Love it. So cute. Oh my goodness. You love the idea of using a yardstake as a sign. Yeah. I saw this guy and at first I thought to myself, no, he is so big. He is not going to fit on a wreath and in one of your wreath boxes. Just walk away. But, you know. The greenery is this is from a place called Carolina Pottery, which is close to me. They also have an online store, but I bet if you looked on Greenery Market or Khalees for flocked eucalyptus, I bet they got it. I would try it. Do I have a scarecrow? No, I didn't see that. But I'll look. They might have it. That would be super cute. Even though I'm kind of finished with fall, in the wreath business, in the crafting business, not just the wreath business, we have to be 3 months ahead of the holidays because we have to make it. We got to take glamour shots of it. We have to get it listed on our Etsy shop or on our Shopify website. So it takes a little time. Okay, so I can leave it like this. I can totally leave it like this because that is adorable. But I could also add just a little something, something. So this is a foam pick covered in glitter. How cute is that? Yeah, gotta be ahead of the game, for real. No kidding. These are cute, okay? So, picture these. Those are cute. I got 2 of them. Put one on the top, one on the bottom. I also have this thingamajig. So I got this at Michael's last year. I think I got this at Michael's last year when all of their Christmas supplies finally came in. Because you know, Michael's didn't have Christmas last year where I live. And then it finally all came in. So I thought about taking this and kind of putting it around. I don't know. They're not bendy. They're straight sticks. Let's add these first and then we'll decide if these need to go in or not. They are very interesting. They will add a lot of dimension and color. I really love the white. I love adding white and black in lots of designs. Let's do these first. So I'm going to take the tag off, put it in my bucket, take the tag off, put it in my bucket. These came, Craft Outlet. These came from Craft Outlet last year. I did not order them this year. I'm gonna pull them apart. They're wrapped in paper, which means that they pull apart super easily. Look how long they are. That's cool. Hello, how are you doing? All right, so let's put this cute little ball right above the bow. Gonna cut it about this long. and add it right there. I'm gonna pray it's gonna go down in the grapevine like I want it to. I hear my dog. She wants Mama to be finished. Okay, so there's one right there. That is so cute. I like it. Let's take the other one. I'm gonna take this one apart as well. So what is y'all's holiday theme? Do you have a theme? Are you more traditional? Are you whimsical like the Gingerbread Man? Do you decorate with snowmen? What do you decorate your house with? Do you have multiple trees? We have a couple of different trees. We have a mama tree that nobody better touch because it has really special ornaments to me on it. I keep it in the dining room away from the children. Ooh, Western and country Christmas. That sounds awesome. Like burlap, not burlap. Well, it could be burlap. Buffalo check. That would be really, really pretty. Religious nativity scenes. I love it. Snowmen and elves. How fun is that? Our family tree, the one in the living room with all the children's things on it, it's very lime green and red and white. Peppermint candy. This would be really cute at your house with a little gingerbread man and the little peppermint candies on it. Let's put that guy right there. Flip over a little bit. Oh, that is so cute. You have a flower shop with 3 different trees. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Your kids love Christmas, so we keep one snowman up year round. How sweet is that? Traditional red and gold. I had a lot of people last year message me for red and gold bows, so I made sure to get some red and gold ribbon this year because a lot of people were sending me messages wanting to know if I had that, and I didn't, but I got it this year. Let's put this one up here. Get him a little bit of glue on it. These are really good heavy-duty stems that these candies are on. Hold on, I'm trying to clear a spot because I don't want to get glue everywhere or on me. So cute. I'll show you guys close up when I'm finished. Let's take this one and put it back here. I'm going to keep this stem long because I don't know exactly where it's going to slide in. Okay, let's try that again. It was way too long. Keeps turning. It's bothering me. Hold on. It's not doing what I want it to do. There we go. I'm just going to hold it for a minute so it can set up and dry. Sometimes you have to manhandle them and make them go where you want them to go. Okay, there we are. All right, now we have 2 little pieces to go in the bottom. My little candy cane that's going to be upside down, but that's okay. We're letting it go. Hello from Australia, welcome. Trying to decide where I want this guy to go. That's super cute. What is my Christmas theme? Well, our family tree is really just a hodgepodge, but it's red and white and lime green Lots of bows. It's one of the things I'm going to be teaching in my Christmas wreath workshop is how to make a big loopy Christmas tree bow. And once you know that bow recipe, you can make a bow for your front door, on either side of your front door. You can put a bow like that in the bottom of your staircase with some garland. It'd be so pretty. So yeah, I'm going to be learning that in the workshop. Learn how to make a Christmas grapevine wreath, not a gingerbread one, a traditional Christmas wreath with red velvet magnolias. And the other one is going to have red velvet poinsettias edged in gold. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to decorate with them. All right, let's go put this one down here. If I can find a place for it without getting glue on me or anywhere else. There we go. So you can see these kind of made a triangle. These made a triangle. And these made a triangle. So I pulled these over, but I just don't think I'm going to add these. I think these would just be a little too much. They're very cool, but I'm just going to put these aside. So we've got our pine cones. I think I'm going to save these for a different project because they're very cute, but not so much for this. So let's get a really close-up look at it so you can see all of the goodness. This thing's so heavy, mostly because of all of this. The sign is really lightweight, but all of these florals, they kind of add up. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, y'all. Say hello, little gingerbread man. I wonder if they had a gingerbread girl, because I need to go get that. If they do, oh my goodness. Christmas already, heck yeah. We are gearing up to list so much goodness in the Etsy shop. I have to get a jump on the game, so I'm gonna be making Christmas from now until November. Yeah, I love it. How cute is that? Let's see how big it measures. It's really heavy. It's a good 5 pounds. Let's see how big it measures. So always measure from the tip. This is the tip to the tip. So it's 24 inches long. You just got home from the Auburn game. Ugh, you're finished, but that's okay. I'm gonna post this on Facebook. As soon as it's finished doing its thing here on TikTok, I download them and I post them again on Facebook so you can catch me over there, okay? And it is 20 inches wide. So 24 by 20 inches. Super cute. I love it. I might go take pictures of it this afternoon because that is gorgeous. Makes me so happy. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I truly appreciate it. You are a blessing to me. You make my teacher heart happy. I taught kindergarten for a long time, and now I am teaching again. I'm just teaching you guys how to make wreaths and bows. I would love for you to follow along here on TikTok. And if you click to my profile here on TikTok, my homepage, there's a link called 2022 Fall Links. If you click through there, there will be lots of things for you to choose from. You can find out 10 places to buy ribbon without a resale license. You can find out where I shop without a resale license. You can join our Christmas wreath workshop. It starts next week. We're going to be hosting it in a private Facebook group. There will be 5 complete tutorials, video tutorials for you to watch. And there's also going to be supply lists. We're going to have a question and answering session where you can ask me anything you've ever wanted to know about wreath making, selling wreaths, or Etsy. I hope that I'll be able to answer all of your questions. And we're just going to have a great little community over there. So I would love for you to join us. It starts Friday, September 30th. It's a 2-day event. But like I said, if you're busy, don't worry, you can always go back and watch the replays of all of the videos. All right, I'm signing off. I think I'm gonna go take pictures of this real fast while the sun is just perfect outside. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for following me here on TikTok, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.